Hello and welcome everybody to this Leaders League Spring Cup Season 1. This is the round of 16 as Team Pulp will face Double Rainbow DR. This is a best of 3 series if any of you are wondering. And well, my name is Coucher and I'm flying solo once again as I so often am. At least especially lately. But going to the draft now. Double Rainbow, they pick up the Doombringer, or rather ban out the Doombringer, whereas Team Pulp ban out the Lycan, so rather standard. The Doombringer may be a little bit different, but some teams ban it out nevertheless. Usually it's if you actually want to go for something that certainly must avoid getting doomed, or just getting silence locked, which the Doom essentially is. But the secondary ban, a Dazzle, so throwing something different out there. Not to say that the Dazzle isn't a strong hero or it's not ban worthy or anything. Usually you just don't see it as a first ban. That's the only difference. And now Invoker is the first pick for DR, but Shadow Demon, and will it be the Mirana now to partner that hero up with? Nope, it's a Batrider instead. And well, kind of surprising that actually Team Pulp banned out the Centaur War Runner instead of the Batrider. Maybe they were hoping for Double Rainbow to go for the Invoker so that they could snatch the Batrider for themselves, or they were willing to make the trade-off that even if Batrider gets picked, they can still get the Invoker for themselves, I guess. But them having the Shadow Demon on top of the Batrider, it's really good for them solely for the reason that the Shadow Demon otherwise would have been pretty damn awesome against the Batrider. But now, Ancient Apparition picked up for Double Rainbow. So they have the nuisance of an Ice Blast. That spells... it must be one of the most annoying spells, because first of all it's global of course, and if you have the Aghanim Scepter upgrade and you hit a support hero, oh man, he just has to run back to base straight away because one extra spell might just be the end of him already. So, I mean, we might see that happen, but sometimes Ancient Apparitions, if you apply enough early pressure against a team with an Ancient Apparition, that means that maybe the AA doesn't get the level 6 fast, and if it comes out later, if you can delay it to like 12 to 15 minutes or so, then the Ice Blast will actually do considerably less because you're higher leveled, you have a few more items, you have more HP, and level 1 Ice Blast isn't all that scary by itself. So if they can just make that happen, delay that level 6 on AA, they might just not care about the AA at all throughout the entire game. But checking out the rest of the bans so far, Team Pulp, they banned out a Morphling straight up. So just want to eliminate the hard carry possibility, or an elusive hard carry. It's so hard to actually bring him down. You need a lot of burst to bring down the Morphling, or just a lot of lockdown otherwise. Because if he activates the Strength Morphman, bringing him down early on if you don't have the damage output yet, it's so damn impossible almost even. But the secondary ban was the Lifestealer by them, whereas Double Rainbow, they opted to ban out the Mirana now, which is a perfectly fine ban if the enemy team has a Shadow Demon already. But the secondary ban, the Treant Protector, well, I guess they just don't want their heroes to be kept alive, nor their towers. As Double Rainbow, they go for quite an aggressive pick, being the Weaver. I mean, yeah, Weaver can farm into late game as well and whatnot, do a ton of damage with the Geminate attack. But usually, the Weaver just excels early on, just Sukuchi around the fights. Maybe get the Lincoln Sphere before, which is definitely a must in this game against the Batrider. Because Weaver otherwise, he doesn't have too much HP. And well, if he did, that hero would be just broken. Because if you have Sukuchi on such a low cooldown on the maxed level, on level 4, of the skill of course, not your hero level, that, I mean, it's so sick. So if he had more strength gain, that just wouldn't make that hero balanced anymore, I think, to be honest. But that is not the case, and now Team Pulp, their 4th hero to be picked up. They can use another support unless it's going to be a Brewmaster support, which I have seen once in the last couple of weeks. It worked out rather fine for the team actually using it, but I do not think the Team Pulp is going to go for it. So I think it's going to be Brewmaster mid lane and Batrider off lane. Although Brewmaster mid lane against the Invoker, I don't know if I would actually like this. I think the Batrider might be a little bit better off, but we will see. Nice Team Pulp, 40 more seconds left to make their decision. I mean, they have the Shadow Demon. They could easily go for something like a Leshrac now, maybe a Lina. Or if they want to have an ensured stun even without the Shadow Demon disruption coming out first, they can still go for something like a Shadow Shaman, get some push, get a lot of lockdown with the Shackle, with the Hex. But no, they go for the Nyx Assassin, so that's a pretty damn solid stun as well. And of course you can land it on multiple people if you're actually spot on with the Impale, if the angling is correct for it. And if the Weaver uses the Sukuchi to just maybe try to harass you, try to escape through you, you just pop the Spike Carapace, he's stunned up, follow it up with the Impale, and should be an easy kill from there on. Now though, Double Rainbow, 4th pick for them. What the hell are they actually gonna pick up? Having the instant apparition, they have 2 cores, 1 support, so they can easily go for another support now. Or if they want to just reveal their cards, go for the last core. I guess they can do that as well. They do need themselves an offlaner or solo safe laner, depending on if they want to go aggressive tri-lane or not. And they go for the Wraith King. And well, I've got no idea. It can be either one. It doesn't reveal too much, because it really can be either a support one with the AA and the Weaver, being the tri-lane focus, or they can just have the Wraith King farm up with the Ancient Apparition and leave the Weaver either offlane or solo safe lane, as Double Rainbow might go for an aggressive tri-lane. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, that I just like these kinds of drafts where you just don't give away too much about your lanes. Yeah, Team Pulp, they might have an idea, like, I mean, usually you go for this, and this lane when you have such heroes. But it's not set in stone or anything, so they can definitely play around with it a little bit. And Team Pulp, they ban out the Darkseer as the last one, so they are expecting the Wraith King definitely to be a support one. And well, Darkseer is just an annoying hero to deal with overall, especially if you're up against an Ice Blast and even in Invoker with the Deafening Blast Chaos Meteor to throw at you. So I like that ban. And Double Rainbow now, they ban out the Luna, so taking out a hero that can fight early reasonably well, has a lot of burst damage, usually builds PKB anyway, which is going to be an exceptional item against the lineup that Double Rainbow has currently. And Team Pulp actually, they can still go for something like a Gyrocopter, I guess, although if they want to go for really late game, go for something beefy, they can just as well pick up a Spectre. Although in this particular game, I wouldn't mind an Anti-Mage all that much, to be honest, but nope. No Anti-Mage, no Anti-Fun. They go for super fun. They pick up the Kanka, and it's always fun to watch that hero. But how are they actually going to lane this now? Well, I guess it's going to be a Brewmaster in a tri-lane with Bat Rider off lane or safe lane, depending on where Team Pulp wants to take their tri-lane and Kanka mid. I mean, they can just play around with it as well. I mean, for all we know, it might be a roaming Shadow Demon Kanka support duo. So, not revealing all of their cards quite yet as well, although man, this lineup, if the Kanka is actually a support one, I'm not too sure that they have what it takes to actually break high ground and just destroy towers with what they have currently. It's going to be really hard for them. I mean, okay, at least Double Rainbow, they don't have massive amounts of counter push or anything, but I think they probably have enough to stop what Team Pulp has to throw at them. Yeah, you may be able to chip down the tier 3 towers, but when you have a Kanka and a Brewmaster, either one who's going to go for the carry, you have to actually get to the racks to hit them, because you are melee, you can't siege them from far away and try to escape, you don't have the rage like a Lifestealer does to do so. So it's kind of a risky lineup, which is built on mid-game dominance with all the heroes they have. Maybe some early rotations, Shadow Demon, Nyx Assassin, maybe even the Kanka involved there. Definitely can land them some early kills as well. But this mid-game, man, they're gonna have to crush it and crush it hard. Otherwise, they're gonna run into so much trouble later on. Just a quick sip of water, just a sec. Man, talking solo all the time, it's leaving my throat a little bit iffy. It feels scratchy, like something is stuck in there. Feels really nasty, I have to say. Would not recommend. But the Rubik is the last pick for double rainbow. And are they gonna run dual lanes now, actually? I think that's a possibility. Have the Wraith King farm up with either the Rubik or the Ancient Apparition. And the other one farm with the Weaver, leaving the Invoker as a solo laner. I mean, I definitely can see that happening, but no. Doesn't look like it. It's gonna be just a Rubik, Ancient Apparition, Wraith King tri-lane by the looks of it. But, of course, to introduce the lineups, so he's playing on the Wraith King for the Radiant side for double rainbow, leaving a denied tomorrow on the Ancient Apparition with Kronos on the Rubik. Mid lane, of course, is going to be the Invoker, played by Road to Nowhere. And Sasha Dagon, oh my god, Sasha Dagon up on the Weaver. As for Pulp, oh, they smoked up. They want to get the kills. Alchemist, he's leading the charge on the Shadow Demon. Don't think they'll find anybody because double rainbow, well, they're sitting in their base. And Hybrid, well, he's on the Nyx Assassin, leaving a stand-in Revan to play the Kanka with Machine on the Brewmaster and Donny Brasco to play that Bat Rider. And where will they actually lane themselves? In Machine, nobody's rushing a bottle at the moment, so it's hard to say. But by the looks of it, it's going to be either Bat Rider or Brew mid. And well, if the Brew is going to be mid, I really like that he actually picked up a Stout Shield. Otherwise, he would just be harassed out of the lane by the Invoker so easily. Especially if the Invoker went for Exort, which actually I don't think he's going for it. I think he's going Vex because he started out with Blades of Attack and he started out with Points in Quas. So, I mean, it's not going to be that scary for the Brewmaster if he has the Stout Shield, especially if he gets at least 1 point into a Drunken Brawler already as well. I mean, Invoker's right click, it's 50 with the Blades of Attack. So going Quas, it has its limitations and has its weaknesses. A Machine now, well, he's not getting the perfect creep score, but he should be decent enough. 57 base damage, not too shabby, although he has missed on 2 already. So not off to the best start, but then again, neither is the Invoker so far. So no harm, no foul, as we can already see the rotations. They're not smoked up, but they want to kill off. Oh, if they get the disruption, this would be an easy kill. They had the Thunderclap, impaled to follow by Hybrid. Beautifully done. The Thunderclap, maybe a little bit too soon, but the slow, it will last long enough for them to get the kill. And first blood thrown by Hybrid on the Nyx Assassin. So he's gonna get boots, but oh, they're going telekinesis. The tower is on Machine as well. They need another follow-up stun. The right clicks will be there, and Machine will go down. Excellent rotations coming in by Kronos and a denied tomorrow. They knew what Pulp was up to. They were a little bit late to the party, but Brewmaster, him taking those additional tower hits, that helped them secure the kill. And of course, man, Chilling Touch on the early levels just does so much damage, it's not even funny. Patrol on the top lane, 1-on-1. Even with the supports rotating out, he could not be as ballsy as maybe he would have hoped for. And the night tomorrow, he's rotated back top, but Rubik, he's hanging around the mid lane still. Well, bottom lane, it's gonna be a Weaver up against a Kanka, and Kanka is actually maxing out Torrent, at least at the moment. One Torrent, oh, it connects as well! Beautiful harass, Sukuchi out by Weaver. He only has 1 tango left, of course he has the magic stick, but against Kanka, it's not gonna be as useful unless they get a few more heroes there. But oh, Shadow Demon, his rotation actually might land them the kill on Weaver. Disruption into Torrent, into just a few right clicks. It's gonna be enough, I think. He used the Sukuchi as well. It's on cooldown now. Will they go in? I mean, the towers were tanking up the creep wave a little bit, but no, they're waiting for more assistance. Hybrid is there as well now, trying to hide himself behind that tree there. So far, I think he's successful. Oh, never mind, he moves out. I just wanted to check the vision, but couldn't quite get... Oh, the disruption lands! The Torrent, will it be perfectly timed? The Sukuchi is there. They impaled to follow, and even with the Sukuchi... oh god, it lasted just long enough. Oh man, that Sukuchi is so annoying to deal with. They should have came... They had... Hybrid, why no pop sentry? They could have popped the sentry. I mean, I understand them not wanting to do it under the tower because it would have been counter-warded straight away because of the tower, of course, having true vision. But would it not have been worth it getting the kill on Weaver? They even landed the Impale after the Torrent hit. Maybe they thought that the Impale missed and they were like, okay, we can't really get the kill anyway, let's not waste this sentry, but... It would have been huge if they had gotten the kill. A lot more gold to conquer, of course. A few more levels for the supports as well. Hybrid would be level 2 now on the Nyx Assassin. But it's a 1-for-1, so not too bad still. And making the Weaver run all the way home, it's not that bad of a trade-off in the end, I guess. And Kanka gets some free farm on the lane. Has a chance to get maybe a few levels higher than the Weaver. And of course more points in Tidebringer or even the Torrent if he connects on them. It's gonna be a lot of harass on the Weaver, and the Weaver just doesn't have too much HP to work with. Even with 4 Iron Branches, sitting at 568. But now, oh, Invoker, he might get ganked again, but this Observer Ward, it will spot them out, and the Invoker, he's just going back off. It will give some free time for the Brewmaster to farm up. But then again, it's not like the other lanes are doing much of anything. Tony Brasco, he's gone into the jungle from level 2 onwards. Has gotten level 3, so getting something at the very least. Oh, not actually going for the centaur kill, surprisingly enough. Oh, the TP bottom lane. The Wraith King, he throws out the stun. Kanka in huge trouble. At denied tomorrow is there with the chilling dash. The cold feet do not proc, and Kanka on the run. The Fateful connects as well, but he does make his escape, although he's gonna have to run home. Yeah, even the 2 tangos will not be enough. Or is he gonna stay? Is there a healing salve on Alchemist? Yes, there is. Oh man, Shadow Demon, he gets the haste rune as well. They actually might set up an easy kill on the AEA now. Or maybe mid lane now, Machine, he's going aggressive, he has the full bottle. So just Thunderclap, a few right clicks, and oh, Alchemist, don't go away from the haste rune. He does pick it up. They're going on Ancient Apparition now. I think he's going down. Even though the Brewmaster is low on mana, they're still buying time. And oh, beautiful block by the Illusions and himself. Drunken Haste just in case on Ancient Apparition. And no Thunderclap necessary, Machine. He hadn't attacked for 10 seconds, so was an instant crit. And now the healing salve on to Kanka as well. Oh man, this Shadow Demon just completely waited there, baited, and that's just them not having the vision. I mean, they have vision on the top room, but they were lacking in the bottom room. But, you know, a rotation mid lane now. Invoker struggling in getting the last hits a little bit, thanks to Drunken Haze. And bottom lane, they get the Torrent, they get the Impale, and Kronos, he's gonna go down now. Didn't get the initiation, but I can only guess that it started with an easy disruption into Torrent, which is now level 3 as well. I mean, Disruptor, if he uses the Clarity, he will have enough mana for another disruption. Now, Raven, he picks up himself the face, puts some extra damage on mid lane. Oh, the EMP, Cold Snap. It does connect Machine. Not enough mana for the Primal Split anymore. Cold Feet proc as well. The Stout Shield, will it be enough? It will not, as the magic damage from Chilling Touch level 2 will be enough to get the kill. And man, that EMP just wrecking him. He was so close to having mana for his Primal Split, but close but no cigar, I guess, is the saying. Now, Raven working towards drums, or at least picking up a bracer, but you only pick up bracers like this if you're ahead when you're going for drums. Yeah, if you're behind, you can maybe go for the early value bracers or something, but don't think that's the case in this time around in this game. So, well, they get a nice observer ward, so spotting out the movements of Pulp or the movements of the supports at the very least. And actually, will they go aggressive on the Nyx Assassin? Maybe Nyx Assassin has picked up the mana burn, so no Spiker up as yet. Level 3. Oh, they want to go in. They go with the stun on to Kanka. A nice disruption comes out. They impale to follow onto 2 heroes as well. The telekinesis was there on Kanka. The Torrent actually off target complete. And now the right clicks from Ancient Apparition. They're gonna be enough. Although at the night tomorrow, he might be in trouble. Another Brave Fire Blast into Shadow Demon this time around. This tri-lane, they're just losing so much at the moment. And Hybrid, he is the only one to survive. Oh man, that went so bad for them. The Impale was pretty nice, but Kanka maybe should have started backing off straight away. Now top lane, they wanted to go on Donny Brasco. The Rider was off target, EMP won't connect either. And although the Swarm is active on the Bat Rider, he won't care because they can't dive the tower like this. The Firefly is on cooldown, but he's going to be able to get a few creep kills thanks to this. And now has a bottle being brought out to him, but bottom lane, Hybrid, they get the kill, they got the disruption now. Wraith King has to back off, doesn't actually have enough mana for his ultimate even, but he has 1.5k in the bank. So he's pretty rich, and makes me think that maybe he wants to go for a Hand of Midas. And Wraith King is actually one of the heroes that is really good with the Hand of Midas. He has a built-in crit, so the attack speed helps. Plus, you need those levels, you need the higher level in Reincarnation, because the cooldown otherwise it's too damn long. Even on level 2 it's 160 seconds. And of course level 1 well 260 seconds, even worse. But tier 1 tower goes down for Pulp, and the kill score, it's evened out. But with Kanka as well as the Shadow Demon dying in the last clash, I think it might be rather even across the board. And well, looking at the graph, with this tower now, it's 300 gold or so in the favor of Pulp, so no biggie at all. As XP, 1800 in the favor of Double Rainbow, or 1800, give or take 100 back and forth. And Rotom over, oh, he's gonna find himself a haste rune. Can he make something happen? Is he gonna go for Tony Brask, or is he gonna attempt to go for him again? Does not look like it. As Machine, he has the Primal Split as well, hasn't used it yet. But by the looks of it, he's actually rushing the Blink Dagger for himself. And ever since the change to Blink Dagger, that it doesn't cost mana anymore, that's a legit item choice. And oh, Revan now, does he want to go in solo? He actually might get the kill with, well, if he lands the Torrent and the Ghost Ship, but without X Master Spot, it's gonna be hard. But oh, Alchemist, they're gonna find the Ancient Apparition, they get vision of him, they get the initiation though. Oh, the Cold Feet, they won't proc the Fireflies, they beautiful impale onto 2 heroes, they kill off 1, they force out the time lapse. Oh, they pop the dust, can they get the follow-up stun or anything to actually keep him in place? They have the lasso if they can catch up. Nope, the Sakuchi, it's already level 4. He can just make his way out of there, the cooldown is just way too low, so just a dust usage, but using a dust, forcing out a time lapse, as well as killing an Ancient Apparition, that's worth the rotation. Oh, do they want to go again? Nope, they don't. Well, I bet they wanted to, but we're just unable to do so. And now Machine, oh, EMP Tornado mid lane, he wants to go for the kill, the Ghost Snap is there as well. The Cold Feet, oh, the right click from the Chilling Touch is gonna be enough again, or is it Magic Stick? Primal Split, Hybrid comes in as well, the Impale, it connects on a Deny Tomorrow, I think he's going down. Boulder Toss onto the Invoker as well, they get the kill on the AA. Now Kronos, he comes in, doesn't have the spells, they're thrown up in the air, but Shadow Demon is there as well, the Soul Catcher, it actually missed I think, but Kronos stunned up, taken out the Impale, oh, the Disruption actually stopped the Impale, and now Brewmaster, Cold Snap, he will fall down, so 2 supports for a Brewmaster, and well, Brewmaster could have backed off a little bit earlier already, I think, but regardless. Oh, Raven takes some damage from Saw, but he doesn't have enough mana anymore. Torrent, anything? He goes for the Torrent. It will not connect. Oh, it was so close. Another Wraith Fire Blast, and Kanka, he goes down solo to the Wraith King. And Wraith King, of course, gets a crit in the end as well for it, just to add some style points for him. Now Rotom over, going for the rune. Hybrid will get there first. Has the Spike Carapace as well. Picks up the regeneration rune. Spike Carapace doesn't get any mana back, but he has Arcane Boots as well, so he's not too unhappy about it. Plus, of course, Invoker didn't get the regeneration rune for himself, so all is fine if you're Pulp. Actually, Machine, he went for a Bracer now, so maybe can't go for as heavy of a Blink Rush as he thought first. And Tony Brasco is 700 gold away from his own Blink. And once they get those double Blinks, the game is going to change drastically for Pulp, because they can just go so damn aggressive. Every time Primal Split or Lasso is off cooldown, they can just pick fights so damn easy. Although the Wraith King, 2k gold, and yeah, he actually does go for a Hand of Midas. Just finished up the power dress before, but gonna be an 11-minute Midas just to get that level 11, level 16 a bit faster, attack a bit faster, get more crits. But oh, top lane Weaver, can they successfully gank him this time around? They will start up with the disruption. Yep, there's disruption. Can they get the instant lasso? I don't think so. The Impale actually misses by Hybrid. They get the dust as well, but they can't get in range again. Oh my god. It's a disaster. They tried to go for the instant Impale after the disruption, but man, couldn't quite get it. Even the Flame Break wasn't attempted, and well, Brewmaster goes down again. And Deny Tomorrow, he had the Ice Blast at his disposal, and he got the kill. Well, suddenly 7-7 the kill score, and looking at the graphs, gold graph is actually in the favor of Pulp still by 800 or so, but XP, oh, they go for Conquer again. The Cold Feet, will they actually proc this time around? Yes, they will, and that's gonna be an easy kill. Man, Pulp, they have so much teamfight, but they just can't get around to it, especially the Brewmaster. I mean, he was on his way to a really fast Blink, but now suddenly it's delayed by so much, and if he dies more, he actually might not get it anytime soon at all. As Tony Brasco, well, at least he's only 150 gold away from it on the Batrider. So that's definitely one positive that Pulp still has. Oh, Tony Brasco, will you go for the kill now? They want to tried to kill Weaver, number 3, but Invoker is there. They see the Ghost Walk and well, even try number 3 I guess does not work, but oh, Machine coming in as well. He has the Primal Split. Ice Blast to fly. Oh, if he connects on Batter, a Cold Snap to follow up, it would be an easy kill. Batter, you have to back off and you have to do it now. Sasha coming in. There's the Cold Snap as well with the Swarm, man. Easy kill. And Hybrid now, can he actually do anything at all? Nope. Doesn't look like it. The Tornado connects on him as well. No EMP to follow up yet. Spike Carapace, nice Impale onto 2. But the Impale, it got stolen. Oh man, Rubik. He's a happy Rubik now for sure at Bud Machine. He's coming in. I think they might be able to stun lock him down. The Impale, no, the Thunderclap, it misses as well. Uses the Drunken Haste. The Impale misses from the Rubik. 8 disruptions. Okay, oh, this time they connect. No mana for the time lapse, and Weaver finally goes down. But the Ice Blast to fly Machine. He gets caught. Still has the Primal Split. If things get really heated, but he's gonna back off as Torrent got stolen by Rubik. Oh man, this fight was kind of hectic, but net worth wise, at least So is still farming up. He's level 10. Just used his Hand of Midas, going for the tier 1 tower now. And once he hits level 11, he doesn't mind dying half as much as he does now. Because of the reincarnation cooldown, of course. Oh, mid lane blink initiation with the lasso. That's gonna be an easy kill. So actually he wants to go for hybrid. The Ice Blast does connect. He's gonna get frostbitten up, so taken low as well. The Thunderclap to slow him down even further. The Torrent was off target, but the Primal Split just to kill him off once. They do get the kill, but the reincarnation is still there. He hit level 11 before. There's the EMP Tornado, the follow up by the Invoker. A stun onto Batter as well. He's gonna take a fall for sure. He does go down. Rubik thrown up in the air by the Storm Panda now. Oh, the Ghost Ship will connect the Torrent and Ghost Ship both off target. Oh my god. They just need some setup for that. Where's your X marks the spot? He has it on level 1, couldn't get in range, and now, well, just insult to injury as Rubik steals the Primal Split. You Machine Man should not have that happen. And all the means Sasha farming up top lane. 61, 62 and 14. So all 3 core heroes, they're farming rather well with last hits. So even getting a few kills, or well, I say a few, but he's 4, 0 and 2. So 4 kills, 2 assists, and of course 0 deaths. His ultimate will be back online in another 110 seconds or so. So not that bad, but oh, Hybrid has the Vendetta at his disposal now. Can he actually kill anything at all with this? He definitely wants to. I mean, Brave King is a juicy target. They know the reincarnation is on cooldown. But do they actually have enough? He's going in the Venta. Impale misses. There's the Demonic Burst to Soul Catcher on Kronos as well. Oh my god, Tony Brasco. He blinks in, but he gets stunned immediately. And there's the Primal Split from the Rubik. Throwing up Hybrid in the air. Going for Tony Brasco. Boulder Dust will cool off in 1 second time. There was another Tornado, I think. But the Ice Blast to fly. It's going to connect on Hybrid as well. The Tornado does come out. Connects on Machine in the background. But mid lane now. Oh, Kanka, he came in. He did some damage, but the EMP is there now. Oh my god, Tony Brasco. He blinks in again. A nice Flame Break onto 3. But there's no follow-up, and this is really 1-for-1 as Sasha X marks the spot. Can they get the kill? Thunderclap. He waits a little bit too long for it, so Weaver, he backs off. Ray Fire Blast onto Revan. And X marks the spot. Got stolen now. It's level 3 as well. So it's not the best ability maybe for a Rubik to steal, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Plus, if they want to chase, they can keep heroes in place there. Tony Brasco still looking for the initiation. Still lasso off cooldown. As Machine, he picks up his Blink Dagger. Oh my god, I'm getting all fuzzy around my tongue. But he has his Blink Dagger now, nevertheless. And well, he has the Primal Split off cooldown as well. He does get hit by the Frost Blast, but don't think he minds too much. His Hybrid, oh, he scouts out Road to Nowhere. It should be an easy kill, but oh, Road to Nowhere is so close to the Orchid. This kill would be so valuable. Oh, the Impale misses again by Hybrid. He didn't even get the Vendetta damage now. The Tornado just to stop Tony Brasco from coming in. I mean, Hybrid, he started out really nice actually with a few nice impales, but now mid lane Machine in some trouble. He gets the Primal Split on, so on the run in return he has the Reincarnation though. I'm not sure if Pulp is aware. They used the lasso on the Wraith King, but well, he's just gonna come back to life. The EMP, oh, the Ice Blast coming out as well. Doesn't actually do most of anything, just flew over Alchemist, that's all. But the slow down now. Is this the opportunity to blink out by Machine? So is he going for the stun? It's cooling off. So no stun, no nothing, and well, Reincarnation for less, so, and Primal Split, not too shabby at all. Sorry, I had to go for a yawn there. Brain is running out of oxygen with 4 games in a row casted solo. With almost no pauses in between at all, and well, 3 hours of sleep during the night or so, 3.5 maybe. I'm not complaining though, because I choose to cast Dota. I choose you, Pikachu! Machine, just farming up top lane. They're not looking to fight now that the Primal Split is off cooldown, of course. As Sasha, he is closing in on his Lincoln Sphere ever so slowly. He has his ultimate orb and the Ring of Health. So, oh god, Road to Nowhere now. Another nice tornado. The EMP is there as well, and Tony Brasco. Well, the lasso was on cooldown anyway, but oh, Hybrid, he might find himself an Ancient Apparition. Should be an easy kill with the Vendetta hit if the Impale actually connects. No, doesn't want to go too far now. Kronos and So are there as well. As So actually has a Maelstrom now, so even more attack speed. The lightning bounces to go around. And if he gets the Mjolnir, that's going to be a lot of damage to Pulp, which they maybe actually cannot deal with. I mean, okay, Revan, he's tanky because he has the drums. But Batrider, Shadow Demon, as well as even the Nyx Assassin, they just go down so easily. Oh, Cold Feet on Alchemist. Nothing will come of it because Cold Feet, they need a setup stun or anything. Like, maybe a massive slow, maybe not a stun, but they need something more. Oh, the Orchid on Invoker. That is a huge pickup. He can start going for solo kills now. Just Ghost Walk up, go around the map and try to get those kills. Or well, even in a team for just maybe silencing up Brewmaster, it's definitely going to be really strong, because even if the defensive disruption is definitely one thing that they have to take into consideration though. But this, I still think this Orchid is a really nice pickup, and it, oh, but the lasso onto the Invoker. Can he actually get to use the Orchid? He's impaled up. The Torrent did miss actually. There was a counter Torrent, the Ice Blast off target of all the Dire Heroes, and now they're going for Kronos. The Ghost Ship, it's gonna come in, it's gonna connect on 2, 3 down. They're gonna go for the 4th Wraithking. I think they can chase him down, slowed down by the sticky napalm. Boulder does no. He actually got brought back by the X marks the spot, so he goes down once. I think this time around he's gonna go down twice. Gets the Rafer Blast onto Tony Brasco, but torrented up, and well, Tony Brasco 567 gold for ending the dominating streak all of a sudden. And with this, he actually has now a 4-staff as well to himself. Sasha though, he's doing work, he's pushing down the tier 1 tower top. He gets the last hit for it, so that means he's 700 to 800 gold away from finishing up the Lincoln Sphere now. Actually even a little bit less, 600 gold. So once he gets that, he will be a bit happier as a Weaver, but still probably not too happy. And now Roche, I mean, they have the double damage on the Brewmaster, so I guess why not, but it's still taking some time. They have to take turns tanking up the Roche, and well, double Rainbow, looks like they've got no clue this is actually going on at the moment. And well, now Machine going for Roshan, just smacking him up, and they will get it in the end, and no contention coming out of there at all. As Kanka finishes his Shadow Blade, oh my god, those initiations now, can he find, nope, they're in the Ghost Walk, there's no gem or anything, no dust on the 2 heroes that actually are close by. But they might initiate, they might get the jump, the Torrent, it's gonna connect on Weaver, can they follow up? The lasso is there as well. Do they have the burst damage? Vendetta hit Impale, and I guess they do. The silence is on Tony Brasco, but he doesn't get hit by the Ice Blast. A nice disruption was there, and well, Demonic Purge up on Invoker as well. He can't go anywhere. Hybrid, he was brought down low, but who cares? Suddenly Pulp, man, I said those Blink Daggers, they're gonna make the difference. Oh, they're gonna find more. Revan, he's dropping low, but he's gonna kill off Kronos before he dies. Now he goes down, but he had the Aegis Thunderclap onto the Ancient Apparition. And well, just a complete team wipe with So farming it up elsewhere. But Wraith King, I think he might get kited around a little bit later on. Although he, together with Weaver and Invoker, they can definitely take out late game, unless there's like triple Rapier on Kanka or something. And now, oh, mid lane, never mind. Just hasted Wraith King, making his way out of there. But looking at the map, Pulp, I think their next objective might be the tier 1 tower top lane. Because, why not? It's at full HP, but tier 1s are just so much easier to bring down. No backdoor protection to go up against or anything. And well, looking at the gold graph now, it's 5,000 actually in the favor of Pulp, and XP finally, it actually came from 6k in the favor of Double Rainbow to suddenly 3,500 for Pulp instead. So at the moment at least, they are in the commanding position in this game. But if they leave this Weaver and Wraith King unchecked for too far, and they can't be everywhere at once, and Double Rainbow so far, they've always had at least one of those carries farming up when the rest are grouped. So they haven't grouped up as 5. That's why the XP graph, I guess, isn't all that bad at the moment yet, because they had an early advantage. And Lincoln Sphere is going to be finished on Weaver as well. So with the Lincolns on Weaver, he's level 13, man. He's pretty highly leveled, to be honest. So the cores on Double Rainbow not doing that bad at all. I mean, Invoker having the Orchid, so that's already strong for him. Now Ancient Apparition picks up the smoke. Oh man. Can't look at other things. Just start thinking of random things. But Sona, he has a Hyperstone, so what's his attack speed? 0.61 attacks per second. I mean, not the most outrageous things I've seen, but it's getting there. Especially if he finishes up the Mjolnir. And the Mjolnir, if I'm not correct, is the second most attack speed an item can give in the game, and Mask of Madness is the first one. Oh, the Ice Blast to fly Alchemist. He's gonna get hit. The Orchid is there as well. Cold Snap. That's gonna be an easy pick of Hybrid though. Wants to go for the counter kill. They pop the Tusk just in case. And oh, they're gonna oh no. The Impale actually misses. I thought this Ancient Apparition is gonna go down for sure, but blink in by Machine. That was a bit ballsy, but I guess he doesn't care as long as he has the Primal Split. They even pop down a Sentry just in case there to make sure that the Invoker does not stay around. And indeed he does not, but oh, Tony Brasco. His Firefly just ended. The TPs are coming in. Are they gonna go for the kill on the Batrider? He does get the blink out, Impale onto So as well. And they do all back off the Tornado. It's a little bit late. But looking at the items, Hybrid, he's actually going for a Necrobook at the moment. Doesn't look like anybody else is going for the same item, but I guess why not? Just having one Necrobook, maybe trying to get the mana burn onto the Wraith King, but it's gonna be hard. But oh, bottom lane, they wanted to go for the Weaver, but Weaver just Sukuchi's out of range, and now there's a few useless centers suddenly on the lane. Pom parom parom. Alchemist, will he find a rune? It's still 20 seconds away, so I don't think so. And so, where's he going? Is he looking for solo kills at the moment with the Mjolnir? I guess he just wants to push down the lane. And at the moment, Double Rainbow, they're doing a really nice job of actually slowing down the pace of Pulp, not giving away any kills. And well, Invoker, he's on the hunt, but they saw the Ghost Walk on the creep, so they're already backing off. And real nice insert, but oh, Kanka, he gets left alone, blink out by Machine. I guess they did not see it after all. Are they waiting for the Ice Blast? Invoker, do you actually see him? Oh, you do now for sure. He's just standing there. Oh, but Hybrid is coming in as well now. Aghanim Scepter finished up on Machine, but the Ice Blast, it will fly, it will connect on 2 as well. I can't believe that Invoker didn't initiate like that. That was kind of awkward for me. As X marks the spot, and never mind Torrent to just get some vision on the high ground for a second. Hybrid provides some mana to the Kanka, and Kanka, well, he's actually going for a Daedalus, I think. I would not expect that to be a Monkey King bar at all. So Daedalus probably starting with the Demon Edge, but Rotoner, oh, with the haste. Can he kill off the Batrider? They have the Ice Blast as well. Not using it yet, but man, Invoker, how brazen are your balls? Doesn't look like they are enough. And now Hybrid, he's Vendetta up. It's level 2 now as well, so the duration is longer. And well, this Ancient Apparition, one Vendetta hit, Impale, he's gonna go down. But oh, nice Sentry by Kronos. Just before, oh, what does he steal? He steals the Vendetta, uses it straight away as well, man. That steal, that spell usage, really fast on his fingers, as well as just, oh, Ice Blast, it's gonna connect on 3, make it 4. Well, It connects on 3 but flies over the 4th as well. But once again, double rainbow. They actually wait this out, they're not initiating on this. And that's not the best of things. I mean, yeah, I guess they can just wait for another 40 seconds to get the next Ice Blast, but Ice Blast, Tornado, EMP, man, too strong. Lincoln sees Pop though. Do they want to go for Sasha? There's the Tornado catching to the EMP East there as well. Might get the kill. Sasha is on the run thanks to the Primal Split, but so he's going strong. Demonic Burst to kite him around, going for the right clicks. The Lightning procs are there. And ship, it got stolen by Rubik. It's the toe, it comes to turn it around. Kanka gets stunned, so he will go down before, but he has the reincarnation. Kanka is slowed down. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Oh, a nice torrent comes out. Nice disruption coming out as well. It's just trying to save the Kanka hybrid. Goes for the impale. Don't think they can get the kill, or can they? Oh, Revan, Rayfire Blast up onto Alchemist instead. Roton over, kills off the Brewmaster in the background as Alchemist got the kill on Saw in the end. So Wraith King did not think they can bring him down, but they were 3 against 1, so I guess it makes sense. Tower does get denied by Sasha though. Double damage for Nyx Assassin. Oh, this is getting out of hand. As Revan now. 1.9k gold in the bank. He needs around 1k more to finish up his Daedalus. I don't think it's going to take him that long as he just avoids dying. And well, Wraith King still on top of the leaderboard in net worth. Kanka closely behind. He's level 16 as well now, so has the level 3 ghost ship. Whereas Saw, well, he has the level 3 reincarnate as well, so I guess it's kind of even-ish, but Invoker is still on the hunt. Sasha Dagon is there as well. He's working towards what I hope is going to be a Desolator. I don't think BKB would make too much sense. Then again, getting thrown up in the air by the Cyclone might be worth it. I don't think he wants to go for it though, at least not yet. Maybe get the Desolator and then think towards the BKB. But man, Drunken Haze, Drunken Brawler, those misses are actually quite significant in those fights. Bottom lane, Tony Brasco working towards a BKB. He is close to it, has his 4-star Tranquil Boots blink before that, of course, already. As Ancient Apparition, he is level 9. 30 minutes in, Ice Blast to fly. It's flying top, they get the silence on Kanka, but Kanka just Shadow Blaze out of it. He actually has a Crystallis now as well, so just needs the Daedalus recipe. And Ice Blast, well, easy to predict when you see it coming out. Oh, the Lincolns! It is there, the Tornado actually does connect, but the Torrent Ghost Ship Thunderclap, and well, oh, he got the time lapse out, but it was not enough in the end. The Thunderclap, I think it actually connected after the time lapse, I'm not too sure. But whatever it was, there's the kill, and Machine still hanging on to his Aghanim Scepter. And Hybrid, once again, on the hunt. He just is relentless. He does not give up. Constantly trying to prowl for opportunities, and all so far it's been working out with reasonable success for them. And looking at the levels, the supports. Oh, Rubik, Vendetta. Oh no, she didn't get the Vendetta hit. The Pale is there. He buffed the Necro level 1 as well. It might be enough. The Spike Carapace is there. But suddenly a Wild Invoker appears. The Frost Blast up onto 1 with the Orchid. So Hybrid. Oh, nice defensive disruption just before the Tornado came as well. But now Saw wants to join the fight, but Blink disjoint the Wraith Fire Blast. Hybrid, easy game for him. Or I guess it had to be Machine or maybe Tony Brasco, but looked like it was chasing the Nyx. And another Roshan going on now. Disruption to just create illusions, maybe to scout things out, or maybe he misclicked on the Shadow Demon, I don't know. Actually started attacking the Roche with those as well, which of course means that the illusions get immediately destroyed. You can move, click them, or move, command them to just tank up the Roche. But that's it, Daedalus finished now. On to Revan. And his crits are actually starting to hurt. He's critting for around 600 damage, and well, if you go with the Shadow Blade, I think the interaction of how that worked got changed a little bit, but still that's gonna be a lot of splash damage. Oh, so of course, yeah. Oh, they get the Torrent. Are they gonna follow up the or the X rather, the turret does connect. The ghost ship isn't there, they're going in. Revan, he's already so down low, but he has the Aegis, the ghost ship. It's gonna fly, it's not gonna connect on anyone, so he's just going to work the Mjolnir. It's too strong, Hybrid has to run away. Pops the Necro before his death, but he goes down anyway. And now, so, he is still alive, still has the reincarnation, finally will go down. But he's just slowing off everybody. It's a 3 for 2 so far. And Sasha the Dragon X marks the spot. Torrent gets the time lapse out. Gets oh, those crits, man. Revan, he needs one more. 46 HP. Weaver, run for dear life. If you get X marks the spot, you're done for. Shadow Blade, Revan trying to chase down the Weaver. Come on, X marks. Nope, another Sukuchi. A random turret. Oh, it's gonna connect and get the kill. Oh man, it was just on the edge, but it was enough. And now Machine getting chased out. One more second. Blink dagger. Oh, he gets it, but he blinks maybe to the wrong direction. Road to nowhere. Trying to chase him down the torrent. Chaos Meteor a little bit off, just trying to be cute with his predictions, but not working out. Oh, the ghost ship X marks the spot, connects on Invoker. Do they have follow up? Nope, they do not. And Aegis, well, it did go down on Kanka, but that's exactly what Aegis is for, to win you the team fight, to give you that one extra life. And well, Machine, he had his Aghanim Scepter before the fight. Now Batrider has a PKB as well. So it very well might be enough for them. And so far, well, I mean, so he's getting huge. It's really hard to bring him down. He even has a Demon Edge, which, well, for him at least, I think it's going to be a Monkey King bar. Because he does not want to deal with the mischance of the Drunken Brawler and the Drunken Haste both. So really nice item pickup. Gives you a lot of damage as well. Your crits are going to do a lot more on top of that. So I like that item pickup. Plus, of course, it gives you some extra attack speed on top of what you already have. But the pauses there, don't know the exact reason for it. And Kronos, well, he's ready to continue on the Rubik at least, as is Pulp. And well, the game does get underway as well. So continues to farm up the jungle, of course. As Tony Brasco finds himself a haste rune, and with the BKB, Force Staff and haste, he can drag somebody so far out of position that the team probably won't be able to actually even back him up. But Invoker also has 2.8k in the bank, has an Overclub, so actually maybe going for a BKB of his own, just to be able to throw out the spells in the fights, not just X marks, Torrent. And yep, so he did go for the Monkey King bar. Doesn't need to save for buyback yet, because Pulp, well, they don't have any push almost anyway, like I was talking about in the draft or start of the game. But oh, the rotations are still there. Hybrid, he is on the hunt. Oh, they get the LSO onto Kronos. Not the high priority target, but it's a kill nevertheless, and maybe they can push tier 2 with this now. They do need to start getting those towers, or it's gonna be massive amounts of troubles for them. A random torrent by Revan, just to make sure that there's nobody there, just to get vision. But the Ice Blast is gonna fly, it's gonna connect on 3 as well. Or never mind, Machine got the blink out. So the blast actually hit on 2, but was still pretty decent. Oh, Wraithing completely out of mana from the Necro level 1 still. As well as the mana burn. Oh, but the EMP Tornado. Tornado is off target, as is the EMP because of it. Nice try, but not quite getting it. But X marks the spot onto Road to Nowhere. He doesn't have the BKB yet. He goes for the Ghost Ball, will it be enough? But so he's already out of mana. If he goes down, there's no reincarnation. Oh, even the Magic Stick doesn't help him, and he does fall. 70 seconds on the sidelines. No buyback thanks to the Monkey King bar. That's an excellent fight so far for Pulp. Sasha did drop low as well. Actually had to time lapse out to the top lane, but he can't come back now. He doesn't carry a TP. Brewmaster killed off Rubik as well. He's going for Ancient Apparition next. Thunderclap with the Aghanim Scepter from the Earth Panda does get the kill. And now I think this actually is going to be tier 3 without 3 of their heroes. And Sasha is doing the best he can, split pushing. But man, I'm not too sure what's the best decision for him. Ancient Apparition buys back. Oh, EMP comes out. Actually doesn't connect, or does connect on the Kanka. So Kanka has to back off. BKB is activated on Mjolnir as he gets the last and now Tony Brasco. A few more right clicks. He is still alive. It looks like actually Pulp, they have to back off because tier 3 taking heavy harassment from the Weaver now. Or they're not backing off yet. Thunderclap, a few more right clicks. A nice tornado onto 3. But they get the kill as Nyx Assassin. Was it the Spike Carapace really? I think it might have been. As this is now Range Rex, Melee Brax. Dropping down next, and Tony Brasco, he is the one to defend against Sasha. But Sasha with the Desolator might still have enough against the Batrider himself. Nope, does not look like it. The melee barracks fall as well, so a Rax and a few kills for Pulp. They do lose the tier 3 top, but not the end of the world, because melee Rax, well, even if they were damaged, they're just gonna heal up anyway. So it's all fine for Pulp. Just back off, get your next set of items, and well, next set of items have somewhat arrived. Oh my god. Revan has the BKB on the Conka. Level 3 Necrobook up on Machine's Brewmaster. Level, well, he can buy level 2, almost level 3 if he sells something like a magic wand maybe. 2 level 3 Necrobooks with BKB $8 Conka. Man, that's actually giving a lot of push. It's gonna be hard to stop that. As Ghost Scepter up on Battle Rare, but for Double Rainbow, well, Saw still has the same items as he did a couple of minutes ago. Monkey King Bar, Mjolnir, Threads, and the Midas. Denied tomorrow, well... Oh, they get the stun onto Tony Brask with the Ice Blast to fly. BKB activated though, but there's the Necrobook, so it's level 3 as well. The Mana Burn is really a nice 2-many pale. There's the follow-up with the lasso up onto the Denied tomorrow. The Ghost Ship, oh, gets 1 kill, and so he has the reincarnation this time around. He will come back, but can they kill off anybody in return? Sasha, no time left for him. He's already dropped low. Oh man, Shadow Demon just gets taken out. BKB on Conka. Will it be enough? I guess it will. Revan, he gets the triple kill with the Tidehunter Splash just to kill off the Weaver. And those crits, that damage, it's actually too much for Double Rainbow to handle by the looks of it. I mean, yeah, they can take tower shots, but in team fights, just one good crit with the Tidebringer, it's gonna win you the game. Now Revan just goes into the enemy jungle to farm well. Invoker is the only one alive, so it's relatively safe for no, never mind. He just wants to push out the bottom lane tower, already down to half HP, and well, why not get that goal? But looking at the graphs, Pulp, actually a 5.5k gold leader, so it's actually been dipping down a bit. But XP, it's just growing and growing and growing. It's almost 14,000 now as Revan took the Frost Blast in the face and now has to back off because of it. I deny tomorrow, working towards either a BKB or an Aghanim Scepter. If you put the Aghanims, I would be inclined to think that you can or should usually go for Point Booster first, but then again, maybe he just didn't get to the side shop and needed some stat straight away. Can be either one. I actually think the BKB might not be too bad of a choice against the lineup of Pulp, although now the crits from Conka, they do hurt. They definitely do. And what's he going for? Oh, Hyperstone? Assault Cuirass maybe? I hope it's AC, to be honest. AC is just such a good item. Gives you a lot of attack speed, minus armor on the enemy as well as on the buildings, plus 5 armor for their teammates as well in, I think, a 900 Ragers or so. Guys, sorry, I have to send a small message to one guy about the cast. Really sorry for doing this during a cast, or hopefully I won't miss any action. I'm trying to keep on my eyes actually on the minimap as to jump back. Sorry, really sorry about this. Oh, we might see him. Oh, they get the initiation or they don't. The blink, but they didn't get the lasso. But the right click from Conka there. Oh my god, the crit. There's the X marks the spot onto Kronos as well. The Rubik. The Torrent, actually, the timing was a little bit off. But the Ancient Apparition already goes down. They're gonna get Kronos as well now. The right clicks from the Weaver. Oh, they're gonna kill off Tony Brasco already. The Ghost Scepter. That's what it's there for. But the Swarm is still activated. A nice defensive disruption. Another blink by Machine. He uses his Primal Split this time around. They want to kill off the Invoker. Boulder toss. He goes down to the Thunderclap. And Sasha has to time lapse away already. Invoker buys back as well. Will it actually be enough as well? So he's trying to split push, but they're losing their heroes, they're losing their base in the meantime. I mean, and they're going for tier 4s. They don't care. They don't need mega creeps or anything. They're just going for GG, and why the hell not? They even have the pipe now on somebody. Oh my god. That's the Shadow Demon. The Tornado EMP, it connects on Revan, but they get the lasso. Can they get the kill? Will there be a follow-up? Oh, the silence on Machine. It's not dead yet, so comes into play as well. We'll go for Hybrid, low on mana. Oh, a nice disruption coming out. Really beautiful, just buying some time. Now the Spike Carapace Hybrid will go down just to the Mjolnir anyway. But mid lane, Donny Brasco, another Ghost Scepter just to escape from Sasha, who is building towards a Heart of the Rask at the moment. And looks like, well, going for the tier 4s maybe wasn't the best idea after all, as so he did come back. And the tower, tier 2, does fall as well, so some goal for the double rainbow there. And of course I think they killed off the necro books as well in the middle. Now though, Machine, he has Boots of Travels as well, man. This Brewmaster is so damn stacked, but Weaver as well as Wraith King, they're kind of getting scary. And Revan, he needs a little bit more to actually be able to deal with them, although he's pretty damn tanky already. 2.5k HP with just the drums and the BKB, but that's just him being level 23. Actually the highest level in the game as well. But oh, Roche, it will be the third Roche when it respawns. So if they kill it, it's gonna come with GG. I actually think it's the third. And oh, Eddie Knight tomorrow. Who's gonna go in? Sasha, he finds Machine of course. And looks like they want... Oh, Tony Brasco, he has the BKB if he really needs to, but just force-stabs himself away. The Ice Blast doesn't connect, and neither does the Swarm. And will they reinitiate on top of this? They definitely don't want to go for Wraith King, although Wraith King... Oh, they get the lasso up onto the Ancient Apparition, but there's no follow-up. Telekinesis, they didn't use the BKB. There's the EMP though, so he's out of mana, he's gonna go down. Those Necrobox, the mana burn from the Nyx Assassin, doing work. Going for Weaver next. Can they get a few stuns? Boulder Toss doesn't connect. The Sentry comes a little bit too late, but Kronos slowed down. Another nice tornado, just stopping 3 heroes. The pipe is finally there from the Shadow Demon. A little bit too late, but they do not care. And the micro from the Brewlings, actually he stopped for the time being, but oh, he gets the tornado on the Invoker. Can they get in range with more than one hero? Machine. Thunderclap. Oh no, the Orchid is there. The Ice Blast connects as well. Weaver with the right clicks. Another disruption by Alchemist. Beautifully played, but Machine, I think he might lose his life anyway. Nope, he's still alive. Somehow they've taken a lot of damage. Earn now to heal Machine up for 400, but in the end they do back off. But Wraith King just mana drained immediately, and now oh, the Roche spawns as well, and with the Wraith King being dead, no buyback, that's gonna be the third Roche after all, so that's gonna give them cheese as well as the Aegis, and with those they should feel strong enough to actually maybe go for another set of racks as well. Mid lane, it's actually the least useful racks to have down. I'm not saying that it's useless, but it's the out of the 3 lanes, you would rather have the bottom or top, because it's the easiest to push out mid lane and just push it out and move to the other lanes from there. On the contrary, if it's like top lane, you just constantly have to have somebody pushing that lane and not able to join team fights properly maybe, unless he has Boots of Travels, and just first world problems like that. Now Hybrid, he actually almost has his level 3 Necrobook on the Nyx Assassin as well. Alchemist, he's not building for one, but he has a Gem of True Sight on himself. Tony Brasco, 3.1k in the bank. I think a Shiva's card would be a pretty good investment against the physical damage coming out from Double Rainbow. And so he does continue to farm, although Revan now has taken the lead, has his AC finished up. Doesn't boost his damage a hell of a lot though. Pretty much not at all. Well, minus armor, yeah, sure, it helps. Especially for the buildings. I think the buildings are actually the scariest things for Pulp at the moment. Top lane, Hybrid. Looked like he maybe wanted to go for something, but decided against it. Or did he now? Goes in with the Vendetta. It is level 2, but an Ancient Apparition might still be easy prey. He is working towards his Aghanim setup, but doesn't quite have it. And now, well, Nyx has the level 3 Necrobook as well. Oh, they even used the lasso for it. Right click, Vendetta, mana burn, Impale. Well, Impale actually didn't even come out. The Flame Break was enough to get the kill anyway. Bottom lane though, oh, Machine might be in trouble. The heroes are coming. Are you going to TP out in time? He has the Boots of Travels. If he sees somebody, I think he's just going to blink like in the woods here and try to TP out. And top lane, well, there's a grouping going on by Pulp. They are going for the split push, but it's weird to leave Brewmaster has the so-called split pusher. Well, he has the Aegis, so I guess he should be fine, but it's a bit weird. Oh, Invoker comes in now. The Orchid, oh, he gets the blink out before. And the oh my god, the Tornado missed as well. Are you kidding me? Well, I think the Invoker delayed this a little bit as well. He should have gone faster. The Ice Blast. Gonna connect on Revan. Not the biggest of deals. Not the biggest at all. And, well, Pulp, Looks like they don't want to press the issue. After all, they want to get a pick off before they go. Well, I saw Ace of cooldown, so I guess they can maybe get it. Okay, oh, they go in, they get the lasso, they get it on So as well, they need the Necrobox, they need the Mana Drain. The Mana Drain is there, but it's a little bit too slow. The Reincarnation comes out, but does it really matter? Pipe back there with that stun. Oh, the stun of Brave Kick, the Ghost Ship to follow, and he's gonna go down for the second time as well. But Weaver, he's doing the right click damage, he's trying to bring down the Brewlings, but not quite too successful. X marks the spot, the Torrent, oh, a little bit too optimistic with the timing of Brave King. He buys back, Fire Panda, he gets destroyed. But where do they rotate now, Pulp? Yeah, sure they forced the buyback, but is this really it for them? But or not? They're trying to push down the top lane now, but without the Necrobox, without the cooldowns, I'm not too sure if they can actually properly push in now. But if they kill off Saw in the next 20 seconds, he doesn't have a buyback, and of course he doesn't have a reincarnation then as well. Oh, the stun onto machine, but they go in, the Ice Blast is there, the Orchid as well, the Torrent, the Ghost Ship, so many spells just thrown out, but so he goes down before the reincarnation comes off cooldown. That's a dieback, they kill off Invoker as well, and Sasha, can he do it against the Brewmaster? At the moment doesn't look like it, and the Aegis does get popped, Invoker buys back as well into the party, Ghost Ship, stolen by Ruby, can he turn it against them? The pipe activated by the Shadow Demon. They're going for the tier freeze. They don't have too much damage, but oh, the Orchid on machine. The Ghost Ship, it's coming in. It's not gonna hit on anybody. They needed it to hit to be able to defend, but now Raman, the Tornado, bringing the Kanka low. Actually, they have to escape Sasha. The right click is real, so they do back off for the timing. Or do they? No mana on the Weaver, or just barely gets the Sukuchi, but the Torrent is there. Flame Break to push him back even farther, and Shadow Demon gets the kill with the Shadow Poison. Now Invoker, oh god, he escaped with like 80 HP or so, but they lose their second set of racks for it. And now Pulp, I sincerely hope they're gonna back off. Just make their way out of there. Or no, they want to stay for some weird reason, just use their Necrobox, go for tier force. They're attempting the GG Weaver, he's still down, well, I guess why not? It's just my sleepy head not processing the game. They even use the Primus with the Ghost Ship again by Rubik. They dodge it quite perfectly, and well, this is gonna be GG. No Weaver, no Wraith King. Pulp, they take game number 1, and well, it was kind of an even game. Wraith King at some point, he was getting scary, but just the mana drains from multiple Necrobox. Oh, that was so nicely done, just killing off Wraith King multiple times over. And well, Pulp deserved victory in game number 1, but I don't think Double Rainbow will leave it at that. They will definitely come back with a vengeance in game number 2. So guys, don't go anywhere, because of course, like I said, this is a best of 3. If you enjoyed what I did, be sure to follow. And of course, check out the Leaders League as well. Twitter.com Leaders League, or vk.com Leaders League. Yeah, just to support them. Just a few songs in between the games now.